And now we have probably one of the most exciting projects that we've seen so far at the AIM Expo this year. And that is a conversion kit that will turn your Harley Davidson Sportster into a Scrambler. It's not quite released yet, but one of the masterminds behind the project, Jason Smith, and friend of ADVMoto, is here, and he'll tell you a little bit of something about it. Jason, would you like to take it away?
Yep. Thanks, Carl.
No problem.
All right, this is the Hugo Moto Black Dragon Scrambler kit. And what this does is this takes your Sportster and converts it into a very capable Scrambler. What we do is we offer a bolt-on high-performance kit that turns your Scrambler into a totally capable off-road machine. So what we do, we start out with a suspension upgrade, which we have a premium suspension conversion kit for the front that raises the front approximately 2 inches on this bike to match the rear end, which is a 14.5-inch Fox shock, high performance internal floating piston, rebound and preload adjustable shock there. We also offer a wheel conversion kit. So we have a 17-inch wheel on the back, 19-inch on the front, which is kind of your traditional Scrambler setup. We also offer another kit that has an 18-21-inch setup, which is more of an adventure touring kit. But we'll stick with the Scrambler setup here. 17-19 wheel set, and this is a premium, really a race level package. So these are Buchanan wheels. We've got our own billet machined aluminum hubs on sun rims with stainless steel spokes, a Super Bomber wheel set there that gets you a nice high riding stance with good ground clearance. And in case you do challenge your ground clearance and hit something, we've got a skid plate here that is a full wrap. This isn't a cosmetic skid plate, and this isn't a cosmetic kit, Carl. I think that's something to point out here that we really want people to be aware of, is that there are a lot of Scrambler, look builds out there, and they're really cool bikes, but a lot of time they're not really fully functional, and that's what we want to emphasize, is that our kit is truly functional and performance oriented. So we got a full wrap, full coverage skid plate here. This one's prototype. It'll come back further when we're done. The real, I think, heart of the system that I'm so excited about with our kits is the peg relocation kit. So on a stock Sporty with mid controls, your pegs are going to be somewhere around here, which isn't an ideal ergonomic position to be in if you want to stand up to go through some bumps. In that position, you got to do a pull-up basically with the bars. But with our setup, our peg relocation kit moves our pegs back and down, and we can do that because of the added clearance. So it gives you really a comfortable, aggressive riding position where it's really easy to stand up when you need to. So that peg relocation kit also includes a bracket to move your brake back. On the other side, which you can't see, we've got a shifter linkage as well that puts your shifter in the right position. Stainless steel motocross style foot pegs. And when you raise a Sportster up 13.5, 14 inches, you start getting over that length of shock. What happens is you get slack in the chain. We do have a chain conversion kit. You don't want to run a belt off-road because those things don't tend to eat rocks too well. So what happens is when we raise the bike, there's chain tension. We've got a built-in chain tensioner as part of the plate here, the peg relocation plate. And we also have a longer kickstand, which is attached to the plate, all part of the kit here. So we address every need that you have. We've got all the details covered to do a bolt-on conversion kit. In addition to that, we've got a high pipe to get the pipe up and out of harm's way. So it's a high-performance high pipe here with a heat shield. That, in a nutshell, is the Hugo Moto Black Dragon Scrambler conversion kit. All bolt-on. Afternoon. I'd say it's probably a good weekend project, and you're done. Thanks.
I have a question, which would be, does this work on all Sportsters, or?
Yeah, so we have kits for both the pre-04 rigid mounts and the 04 and newer rubber mounts. So we can fit pretty much all the Sportsters out there. Back to, I'd say, 98. We're working on some nuances for the earlier versions. So for about the last 20 years, we got you covered. And those Sportsters are out there in mass, and they're plentiful and cheap. That's part of the appeal of this package. Is we've got the World Tour kit over there. That was a $2,500 bike, an 07 that runs like a top. So all in, we were at probably $6,000, $6,500 for that bike.
Wow, that's amazing for what you can turn it into.
I think so.
And is there any kind of time estimate on when these may be available? Hopefully.
The World Tour, which is the adventure kit, is available now. We just started shipping those kits. The Black Dragon kit, I would say, would be available within the next 60 days.
Ah, well, that's fantastic. And have you guys set a price point yet for it?
So this target price point's right about $3,900 retail, and the Adventure Touring Kit is, which you can go on our website, hugomoto.com right now and check that one out. We're at $4,200 on that kit, so.
All right, well, that's awesome news, Jason. You know, and certainly you'll be seeing more of this bike at ADVMoto as well. So everyone, please stay tuned. We're really looking forward in terms of seeing these new developments in the Scrambler world, and this is an extremely promising project idea to really utilize, you know, some of those Sportsters that may not have a whole lot of miles on them, but this is a brand new world for Sportsters.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Carl. I appreciate it.
Thanks very much, Jason.